The first factor, which I repeatedly saw across studies, was the factor of acceptance. Resilient people are accepting. They accept that life can be challenging and that things can be out of their control. Okay. When we say acceptance, it seems like a general cute thing to say, oh yeah, accept everything. What is the difficulty in acceptance? The sense of fatalism it brings, and yet studies on resilience have shown that acceptance is one of the most powerful factors that help you cultivate resilience. Let's analyze this by looking within. Let's see what actually is acceptance. What does acceptance mean? Okay, it's a very interesting. There was an interesting article I read, and it's a part of dialectical behavior therapy. There are 4 ways to address a problem. The first way is you find a solution. The second way is you change your perspective. So we do this. We try to find solutions to our problems. We do this all the time. The second way is you change your perspective about the problem. The third is you accept. And these are not mutually exclusive. Some problems can be solved. There are solutions. Some things are out of our control. There is no solution. So we have to accept. So we accept. And the fourth way is, can you guess what's the fourth way? Fourth way of addressing a problem. The fourth way is to stay miserable. So that's also a choice. And frankly, a lot of times, not do anything and continue to stay miserable, right? Not do anything can also be acceptance when it is understanding that there is nothing for me to do here. Or it can be staying miserable because you're struggling to figure something out when things are out of your control. So acceptance is not don't find a solution. Let's get that out of the way. The fatalism, the escapism aspect, that's not what they're saying. Okay, sit and do nothing. That's not what anybody is saying. People are saying that struggle is when there is no solution. Struggle is when things are out of your control. It is somebody else's idea that is affecting you. There is an idea that something is stopping. There's an idea that somebody else has to change for me to feel better. Something else outside there has to change for me to feel better. I cannot accept. What is the language? What is the language around this acceptance? What is the language when we cannot accept something? Just take a moment and think of something you cannot accept. What is that something? What is the kind of things that we cannot accept? Are the things that you have written, and see that these are all things for which you don't have a solution. These are things coming from the outside. The reactive language is someone else's. Rejection is someone else's. Abandonment is by someone else. Things that trouble us, things that we cannot accept, and things which come from outside us. Right? Behavior from family, dysfunctional family. Right? And we can't do anything about it. And yet, the struggle is that we say, this is what resilience is about. When we don't have an ability to accept that this is out of our control and still feel powerful. The reason why we don't accept it is what happens? If you accept it, you stop feeling powerful, isn't it?